A lot of people believe that if they find their soulmate, that their life will be wonderful from that point on, that all of the problems of life will be diminished or gone, that they will be totally in love with and totally romantically attracted to the person they get into relationship with for the rest of their lives, and that they'll have really good kids. Now, a soulmate, to a lot of people, is something that's a preordained kind of very spiritual and romantic concept, someone we're supposed to seek and hopefully find and then flourish with. However, a soulmate can be many, many different things. Some of those can be a person that you have had many relationships with in the past, in past lives, I mean. So, you are very familiar with this person. They seem familiar when you meet them. They seem to understand you very, very well. They seem to be able to be to you that which you want them to be, and thus they seem to have absolute wonderful potential for relationship material. Now, you might have had relationships with people in prior lifetimes that you're very knowledgeable about, meaning you understand a lot about them, you just don't like them. They might not, you might understand them very well and even feel comfortable in their presence, yet you may really dislike certain aspects about them, and that's not going to be necessarily a good, fulfilling relationship for you. So just meeting the prerequisite of having had many lifetimes with a person in the past doesn't mean they've been happy, doesn't mean you've worked out your issues, doesn't mean that you're going to enjoy your relationship with them. And yet, if you assume that this initial very strong attraction equals soulmate, and you blindly follow that, then it's quite possible that you're going to end up in a very uncomfortable relationship. The people who have known you in the past and who understand you best have the potential to hurt you the most. Good news, huh? They know what buttons you've got to push in your system. They know how to manipulate you. They know how to affect you. They know what's important to you and what they can threaten to take away that would hurt you the most or cause you to submit to their desires in a relationship. Now, that may not be the kind of relationship you're looking for. I'm not suggesting that all soulmate relationships are this way. I would suggest, though, if you find someone whom you feel could be a soulmate, take a very patient approach, style to the relationship. Take your time. Get to know them. See how you interact in your energetic dynamics, your emotional dynamics, your mental dynamics, your communication. Ensure that they actually do fulfill the things that you want in a relationship. And then, if you have had many good relationships with them in the past, you might well be able to have a very good relationship with them in the future. You may not know it, though, unless you, whether that's the case, the positive or the negative, and unless you look before you leap, unless you evaluate the relationship a bit before you proceed with it. Now, there are such things as twin flames, which means you're in the same birth group from God as another person, and those people you're going to know very well too. They're going to understand you very well. Again, that doesn't mean that they're going to always treat you nice. You bring your karma to the relationship, they bring their karma to the relationship, and you both have to work out your karma in the relationship. And that means anything that you've done in the past that might come back to haunt you, or anything they've done in the past, any decision they've made in the past that might come back to haunt them, you get to share. You lucky. Yet, if you have a good, strong emotional bond with this person, you will be able to ride those roller coaster waves better than maybe many other relationships. I'm not suggesting not seeking a soulmate. I'm simply suggesting seeking the best soulmate for you. So again, look before you leap, be patient, evaluate before deciding and committing, and then once committed, love, care, give, be patient with them, be accepting and approving of them, and hopefully they will be the same to you. I hope that this information is useful and beneficial. Thank you very much.